Grow, Sell, and Retire is a podcast for aspirational entrepreneurs and inspirational business owners who want to work less, earn more, and even more importantly, have an awesome time while doing it. Your host, B.D. Dalton, author of True Gravity, is here to give you the systems, processes, and actions for you to create the wealth that you've always dreamt about. Get your pencil, paper, and brain ready for secrets and top tips from his 25 years of experience in helping people build wealth. Here's your host, B.D. Dalton.
Hey guys, welcome to Grow, Sell, and Retire. This is B.D. Dalton, author of True Gravity and founder of Grow, Sell, and Retire, and really giving you tips for the lazy overachiever. So making sure that you have some things available for you that make it so that you can have a lot more success with a lot less work. So today we're going to talk about selling. Talk about selling as in selling your business and getting it ready to sell. So what do people pay for? When they buy your business, they pay for increasing profits. They pay for sustainability of those profits, and they pay for growth. So when they really look at the overall thing, they're looking for growth, they're looking for sustainability of that growth, and they're looking for things that keep on going. So when you're looking at this, you need to make sure that when you're paying people, you keep them engaged when you're paying your employees, but you don't keep creeping up their pay package. You keep moving up their bonuses. You keep making them engaged and keeping them engaged in the business, but you don't keep increasing it, because what does that do? That typically decreases your profits. So when you're starting to look at your pay packages, start to look at ways to make sure that your employees are engaged and they keep working for you so they don't go away, because that contains that sustainability factor. And make sure that people really are engaged in your business, because your employees are saying, you know what? I really like this place. Here's a couple of ideas that can go around keeping your employees engaged. One, start to look at your flex time. When you start to look at that, start to give yourself the reason to be an employer of choice. When you're an employer of choice, people are going to stay with you. They're also, when those people, your employees, are staying with you, they're going to keep your clients engaged. They're going to keep your business and your profits and the growth of those profits engaged. So here's a way. Give them the flexibility to have the working hours that they have currently. And if they can actually do it in less time, give them those days off. So if you have a manual task, something that doesn't take this many hours to do this many products, but something that is either knowledge-based or something else where people can be overly productive and they can do the amount of pieces or the amount of items in less time at the same quality, give them that time off. Because if you can make it so that if they were doing their work in 3 days a week, and they could do it then instead of spreading it out to 5 days a week, think of how many more people or how much more time or how much more they would talk about you, or they wouldn't leave you when things went either south or you went to sell, if they had to go find something else that was paying them the same that you're paying them, or even a little bit more, but they couldn't get those days off. So you're creating a reason to keep that sustainability of profits and growth in your business by giving them some time off. Give them education money. So make it so that they can educate themselves. Either doesn't even have to be about what you do. It could be about underwater basket weaving. It could be about massage. It could be actually going out and being an instructor on surfboards. Whatever it is, if you can give them some education money to take them to the next level, it will be so much more enriching for those people as employees that you won't lose them when it comes down to money. So when you really want to get those employees engaged to create that sustainability of your profits and your growth, that is something that is paramount to making sure that your business is worth more when you go to sell. So when people are looking at buying your business and they're looking at that sustainability of growth, sustainability of profits, and just overall structure of your business, that's really the thing that you need to do. So if you can make sure that your employees are doing more things that engage them in the business, it makes your business so much more foundation and so much more of a base that you won't leave and they won't leave, that when somebody comes in to buy it, it creates that vacuum of success. So when we're really looking at this stuff, we're trying to make sure we're increasing your value so that you can sell your business for a bit more. And really, when we look at it, I don't think that we have to worry about it too much about keeping those clients that don't believe in what we do. So when you get those people that start asking you about price, you need to make sure that your employees understand the value that you're delivering. So you've got that great idea of, this is why we deliver what we deliver. We understand what the business is all about because our employer, my boss, whatever you want to look at it, our team does this, this, and this internally, which means that if you don't value that level from us as a customer, you shouldn't be with us. Because nothing worse than when somebody buys a business and you've got warranties or guarantees on there that this many clients or this much turnover will stay. You already spent those paychecks in your mind. You've taken this big wad of cash out and you're waiting for the next part of the sale. And if those sales don't come through, or that money or those clients don't stay, or those employees leave, key employees leave, then you're going to start to lose money on your overall success. So if you sold your business for $3 million or 3 million pounds, but there was £1 million worth of warranties or guarantees that said this many employees had to stay and this many clients had to stay and this much turnover had to continue, and you leave somebody with clients that are going to run away or employees that are going to run away, then you're going to lose that money. And in your mind, you would have already spent it. You would have already gone out there and said, you know what? I've got this extra £3 million, dollars, whatever it is, and I am going to go out and spend that because I'm going to buy this holiday home. I'm going to already have this money coming in that's income off the back of it. And guess what? If it's not there, you can't spend it. So engage those employees to make sure that you have that sustainability of growth and sustainability of profits. Now, this is the next one. You want to engage that team. You want to make sure that your sale value is right there. You're getting ready to sell it. You have to have a succession plan. You have to figure out who's coming into your business or who's going to be able to take it when you are not there. You, the rainmaker, or the person that's actually built the business or took it on and created the next level that it's gotten to. If you don't have that succession plan in place with somebody in the business, then you're going to have to plan it as you get ready to sell. And that is not easy to do, especially when you've got your mind 1 foot out the door. You don't want to be focused again internally, trying to make sure that you keep the business going in a certain way. So you need to start now. The person might not be in your business, but you've got to figure out how you can train them to a certain level so that they can take over the business in part or as a whole. And guess what? If you build this person up right or this team up right, this could be your out. This could be the person that takes you out of the business because you've gone to the bank and said, you know what? These people can buy me out. Here's the profits. Here's the 5-year plan. Guess what? They're going to buy into the business and they're going to pay us off. So you don't even have to go externally to find a buyer if you can get the succession planning right. If you don't have that person in your business or you don't have the people in there that have the gumption, you still need to make sure that they have the tools so the business continues in a normal line. So hopefully a line of growing profits. I've really been seeing a lot of this lately. When I'm talking to clients and I'm walking through their succession plans, they don't understand that they actually have to educate, build, create the systems in their business to make sure that when they leave or they're not there, that the next person that comes in to buy it out can take it over easily. If you can do that, your business value skyrockets because somebody can walk in and say, you know what? If I did this, this, and this to the business, then I'd be able to add more money to my bottom line, add more money to my pocket. It's really gotten to be to that point where when you're looking back at everything, when you're looking at increasing profits, you're looking at the ways that we can go out and make sure that money is coming in and going up, because somebody's going to look at buying your business and they've got to figure out how long it's going to take them to earn the money back that they spent on it and then to make money in the future. So overall, we really need to make sure that we've got that team engaged. Got to give them the reasons to be engaged. So I'd love to hear some of your ideas if you have them. So I want you to send that over to bdd@bartdaltonconsulting.com. I'd love to hear some of your ideas based around this. We've got a lot of things coming up here. We've got Space Camp. We've got Mission Control. So Space Camp is the online courses that make it so that it's easier for you to engage as an entrepreneur and in your business. I've got some great speaking engagements coming up. So if you want me to come out and speak at one of your events about sales, about building teams, about teamwork, about making sure that you get ready to sell your business, the tricks and the tools that you need to make sure your business is worth more, then come to me, come ask me questions. I'd love to help you out. I just want to see my whole team at the top, because the success tips for the lazy overachievers is what I'm all about. And so it's BD Dalton, and I've been making sure that I've been giving you lots of stuff. Please, please, please pass this along. Subscribe to the channel. Get it out there, out to everybody else, because the best thing about it is if you, and this is my true gravity process, if you can create a little tug on somebody else's wealth, a little pull so that they can become more wealthy, and then they pull on somebody else and they make themselves a little bit more wealthy, then guess what? You're going to become wealthy in the overall process by just helping those people. And so if you can give them and pass them along these ideas and this stuff that I'm trying to give to you so that you can put it in your brain and then put it into practice, you'll love it, because they'll be successful. That'll create abundance. That will then bring in some of the things that are coming out there. And they're saying, you know what? BD helped me do this. Then Bill helped me do this. And Jane helped me do this. So I am going to help all those people become more successful in their own right by giving them some clients, turning them around, making them happen. So what I said is go out, pass along the idea of grow, sell, and retire. Those lazy tips for the successful overachiever. And I want to make sure that I keep helping you grow, sell, and retire. This is BD Dalton, over and out. Looking forward to hearing from you and talking to you next time on Grow, Sell, and Retire podcast.
Thanks for joining us on Grow, Sell, and Retire. For more information, tools, or to book one of our team members to work with your team, business, or to speak at your event or conference, visit bartdaltonconsulting.com or email contact@bartdaltonconsulting.com. Buy the book True Gravity on Amazon. If you want to work for the rest of your life, that is your business. If you don't, that is ours.